Hello there. There is something I'll be addressing in this video, which is the issue of Sharia law implementation in Nigeria, particularly in southern Nigeria, and more particularly in southwest Nigeria. The issue surfaced very recently, and it's been at the front burner of nearly every discussion. And I think that my conscience isn't going to justify me, and I don't believe that God is going to look favorably on me if I just chicken out and I don't say anything concerning this particular matter. So in this video, I want to send some signals out concerning Sharia. So I'll be starting from this particular video. It's possible you've heard it before, but let's just see what the man has to say. The name of the man that is speaking in this video is Professor Shitu Noibi or something like that. Let's hear what he has to say. Let me put it to the beginning. All right, go.
The opposition to the Sharia in Nigeria is a result absolutely of ignorance. Those who know what the Sharia really is, even among non-Muslims, would welcome it.
So you've heard it right from his lips there. The opposition to Sharia in Nigeria is absolutely a result of ignorance. And those who know what the Sharia is, they will welcome it, even among non-Muslims. This is the kind of arguments that they put forth every time. They tell us that you don't know Islam, you don't know Islam. But we say, okay, let's sit down to talk about this in your Quran, in your Hadith. Then they are running away. They're running away. They don't want people to know this. So in this video, since he said it's as a result of ignorance, I'm not going to say so much. I just want to pick some things here and there from around the world and let people see. By the way, here is something else that he says. I think it's this video that I have, it's around minute 5:27 or thereabout. So just a little patience with me. I'm going to get there right now. So I want him to say one more thing and then I will continue.
Before, and we are assuring non-Muslims of the fact that it doesn't take anything from them regarding their rights.
Did you hear that? They are assuring non-Muslims that it doesn't take anything from them concerning their rights. This is how they tell lies. This is part of taqiyya. It's called taqiyya. It's allowed in Islam to tell lies, to deceive people until it comes. And when it comes, people like this, everybody just keeps quiet and the rest. So what I want to do in this video is to bring out some examples from around the world. Just watch. What you have on the screen is a scene from the takeover of government in Kabul, Afghanistan, by the Taliban, the most Sharia compliant regime in the whole world. So please watch as this plays out. Those who say, those that are afraid of Sharia, it's because they don't know what is, they don't know what Sharia is. They don't know. So they don't know what the Sharia is. Definitely the people of Kabul, Muslims, they know what the Sharia is and see how they are running away. Look at grown-ups hanging to the wings of aeroplane. It said that they knew that they were going to die or did not know. I suppose that they should know that they were going to die. But they preferred this kind of death to experiencing Sharia. And hear them shouting Allahu Akbar. So they are Muslims, but they cannot stay there. They can't stay under the rule of Sharia. They had to run away. Watch. hear them saying Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar? Why were they saying that? Because some of the people hanging to the wings of the aeroplane fell down and died right in the airport there. They died. Look at them. These were adults, men. They left their wives and children to fend for themselves. And they were running for their own dear lives. There are other footages, terrible, terrible footages of people being shot and recorded on camera and posted on the internet everywhere. This is Sharia. And Muslims were running away from Sharia. Okay. Did this professor say it doesn't apply to other non-Muslims? It doesn't apply to non-Muslims. And we're assuring them that it's not going to affect them negatively. Watch. This is a CNN reporter, an American citizen, a white woman. See how she has dressed. Because she feared for her life right there in Afghanistan. If she didn't dress like this, she never knew what was going to happen. Watch.
So it begins. CNN's Clarissa Ward reports from Kabul, covered head to toe, not one strand of hair showing.
Not one hair of her hair showing. Not one hair. No, but it doesn't affect non-Muslims.
I'm Clarissa Ward. It's a stark.
This is a woman in her real attire.
It's a stark contrast with how she looks in this CNN promo. Even dressed like this, she's met with hostility.
They've just told me to stand to the side because I'm a woman.
Did you hear that? Even as she dressed like that, she was told to stand beside because she was a woman. Let me talk to.
Told me to stand to the side because I'm a woman.
See them. These are, and it doesn't affect non-Muslims. No, blah 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 blah. It doesn't affect non-Muslims. It's because of ignorance. Liars. These are liars. They're just playing on your intelligence. Do not fall for it. So let me talk to three categories of people here. Number one, the people we call the average Muslims, the nominal Muslims, or the moderate Muslims. Let me talk to you. You will not be safe. When the chips are down, you will not be safe. That is the point. You will not, don't think you will be safe. I don't want to go too far. I would have shown you people's hands that were amputated for stealing goats or something like that. But there are people, the elites, Muslim elites, that are stealing billions in Nigeria, and we know them. There is this man that was in charge of Islamic pilgrimage or something like that. You saw the lie. He went to court, and when he came out of court, then he went to do his ablution and was doing Allahu Akbar. It is normal in Islam. Sin is normal. But if an average Muslim does anything, they are amputated. Their hands, their legs. Go to the north, you're going to see a lot of, and some of them have come to the south. You will see them here and there. Let me show you one more thing. That is my message to the nominal Muslims who are saying, let's have Sharia. I pity you. When it happens, you will not be safe. You won't be safe. Now, to the Christians who believe that, let's let them have what they want. You are the target. You are the target. You will not be safe. I'll show you this video. You should be very familiar with this face that you're seeing on the screen. This used to be one of us, Deborah Samuel. She was a Christian in one of the colleges of education in Sokoto State, the caliphate, the seat of Nigerian caliphate. She was killed and then burnt while in the process of dying, burnt on the campus. Watch.
Has been brutally beaten and burned to death.
Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yan bura uba. Ki kone. Allah shi kara miki lauyan kasa yan bura uba. Kone zakyo da kyau. Kone zakyo da kyau. Allahu akbar.
Believe it or not, that is the body of Deborah burning right there.
Did you see that? Believe it or not, that is the body of Deborah Samuel being I mean, burning right there. And you had all those demons, those, I don't know what to call them, animals, they're animals, burning a fellow human being to death. And they're bragging, saying, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Now, I want to ask you a question. What eventually happened to the murderers, the killers of Deborah Samuel? Nothing. They are now on the streets enjoying their lives. You know why? A Muslim should not be killed for killing a non-Muslim. That is what Sharia says. It's in Reliance of the Traveler. We have it. Hidayah Manual. It's in the Hadith. A Muslim must not be killed. I mean, a Muslim must not be killed for killing a non-Muslim. And so the day the kangaroo arraignment took place in the court, over 30 advocates showed up for the 3 men that were apparently arraigned in court. Over 30 people showed up to defend them. That's Sharia. Sokoto is the seat of Sharia in Nigeria. And this is exactly what is going to happen anywhere there is Sharia. You know what? A Christian then complained in Bauchi and said, what's wrong with you people? A lady, she was put in prison without trial for 1.5 years for posting something on social media saying this is injustice, this is bad. The killers, nothing happened to them. So I want to ask you a question. Why was Deborah Samuel killed? If Sharia does not apply to non-Muslims, what did she do? Oh, she blasphemed the name of Muhammad, and they applied Sharia to her. So let them not fool you, Christians. This is the time to raise your voice. This is the time to stand up and be counted. Don't be a coward. This is the time to speak openly, because it's our life. It's our life. It's our existence that's on the line. So being a coward now, checking out and fearing for your life, your unborn children, the coming generation will actually, I don't know, they're going to accuse you before God for being such a coward. Church leaders, church founders, evangelists, teachers, pastors, this is the time to speak up. Go back into your churches and educate them. No Christian must support. Don't stand on the fence. There's nothing like sitting on the fence here. You have to speak against it. They are deceiving you. No room for Sharia. If anybody wants Sharia, let them relocate to the north. Why should there be Sharia? Why should there be Sharia? And they are deceiving you, saying that it's not going to be applicable. And I'm showing you case after case where it is applicable to non-Muslims. There's one more that I want to show you. This is for those who are pretending, those who are hardliners among the Muslims, and they are pretending that, no, like Professor Noibi and people like him, it doesn't apply to non-Muslims. So watch. I'm going to show you somebody that is going to tell us what these deceivers are not telling us. This guy on the screen is Mohammed Hijab. He is an Egyptian, but relocated to the UK, apparently to go and Islamize the Europeans. He lives in UK and he's been there for years. Listen to what he has to say about Islam. Those who are telling us that, no, it's a religion of peace, it's the Sharia doesn't apply to this. Listen to Mohammed Hijab.
Reason why you have to fight them is because they are Jews and Christians. You should fight those empires around you, or those hukumat around you, which are Jew or Christian, until they give the jizya. That's fine. That we already know Islam allows. And
did you hear that? That's fine. That we already know Islam allows. So anybody that is telling you that it's otherwise is deceiving you. It's there in the Quran. It's there in Sharia manuals. It's there. Christians, brothers and sisters, listen to us. We are your people. You are to listen to us. Don't listen to these liars in Nigeria who are saying it doesn't apply to non-Muslims. They are going to deceive you until you agree and it is implemented. Then it will be too late. This is the time to reject it and say, no, we don't want it. We don't want it. And what I'm calling you to do is to speak about it. Speak about it on social media. Speak about it everywhere you have opportunity. Speak about it to your friends, even if they are Muslims. Confront them with it. We don't want it. If they want Sharia, let them go to wherever Sharia is applicable. Mohammed Hijab, tell us more.
Islam allows. And then the howness of that is in the hadith. The three options that they're given: either you give the jizya, or you do this, or you do that.
Wait there. The three options that they are given: whether you pay the jizya, you do this or do that. When he said do this or do that, let me break it down for you. Surah 9, Surah to Tawbah, Ayah 29 and Ayah 30 specifically says, fight those who do not believe in Allah, nor in the religion of peace. From among the people of the book, those who don't believe in the day of resurrection, they don't believe in this and this and that, fight them. Fight them. Others will tell us, well, it's a situation of war. It's a situation of war. No, listen to what Muhammad Jab said. He said, the reason we're going to fight them is because they are Jews and Christians, not because they're fighting you. That's a lie. The ayah tell you why you have to fight them. They don't believe in the religion of truth. From among the people of the book. Then he says, until they pay the jizya. Muhammad Hijab is giving you the tafsir of that ayah. All right? That ayah abrogates every peaceful ayah. When Muslims tell you, oh, they show you peaceful ayahs in the Quran, this ayah, Surah 9, Ayah 29, abrogates, cancels every peaceful accord, every peaceful agreement between Muhammad and any non-Muslim, between Muslims and any non-Muslims. That is what all scholars of religions or all scholars of Islam say. All of them. Nobody disagrees with me on this. Muslims, listen to me attentively. If you come to this channel and all you want to do is to gaslight us and to say blah, 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 and you're uttering your gibberish, it's either I remove your comments or block you completely. That's exactly what I'm going to do. If you want to disagree, I want you to show one-on-one debate and let's talk about it. All right? So as simple as that. Don't come and gaslight anybody here. Let's finish listening to Muhammad Hijab as he has some other things to say.
We're not apologetic about that point. That is truth.
You do hear that? We're not apologetic. This is somebody that wants to kill you. And he's saying, we're not apologizing. We want to kill you. Yes. That's what is in Islam. But if you say you don't want to be killed, then you are a hater. You are an Islamophobe. You don't want to be killed. You are an Islamophobe for saying you don't want to be killed. You don't want us to rape your children. You don't want us to take over your city. You are an Islamophobe. Why are you running away from being killed? Please submit yourself. We want to kill you. And if you don't want to be killed, then you are a hater. We'll call you names.
Your religion has to have an expansionist element. So then therefore there is no situation or conceivability of peace being made between Muslims and non-Muslims. Islam is a warrior religion in many ways, and it's unapologetically so.
Are you listening to these Christians? He said there is no situation or conceivability of peace being made between Muslims and non-Muslims. Then he said Islam is a warrior religion, and it is unapologetically so. They're not begging. They want to kill you. They want to take over your land. They want to rape your children. Islam is a virus. Do you see how this man, he lives in the UK and he knows that the laws of the UK are very relaxed and not too harsh? Then he can say this nonsense there. And the Westerners, they have forsaken the God of their parents. They have rejected Jesus and they are paying dearly for that. These Muslims will leave the East, the Middle East, leave countries, leave Pakistan, leave Afghanistan, leave all the places where Sharia is strong, where they are suffering. They will run to Europe and America. And when they get to Europe and America, they start chanting, they start advocating, they start fighting for Sharia. What they are running away from, they start demanding it. That's exactly what these Western people in Nigeria, that's what they want. They won't go to the north, where Sharia is very, very strong. But they will look for where the influence of Christianity has really taken root, and then they are crying, we want Sharia, we want Sharia, we want Sharia, give us Sharia. And when they destroy that place, they look for another place that is peaceful. We want Sharia. That's why they are bragging. Islam will take over the whole world. By what? By deception. By deception. Continue.
It's about expansion, it's about conquest and so on.
Hello, darkness.
Did you hear that? Islam is about expansion. It's about conquest. This idea of it's a religion of peace. There's nothing like that. Don't be fooled, Christians. Don't be fooled. Drop your comments in the comment section down below. And make sure you run away from Islam. Thank you, and God bless you.